Dave Schultz, Locked On Sunbelt Friday morning preview. Couple of hires yesterday in the Sunbelt. Southern Miss promotes Blake Anderson, and Coastal Carolina goes after Ryan Beard. Two completely different situations. Blake Anderson, about 30 years of coaching experience, having coached at Southern Miss this year and previously, and obviously very successful with Arkansas State and even Utah State. Ryan Beard, just 36 years old, does have 3 years of head coaching experience at Missouri State, a couple of good seasons, not a particularly great one, which is a little bit strange because usually that's what happens. You have a really good one, and then you get plucked to move up. Ryan Beard probably at least doubled, if not tripled, his salary. So we'll see how that goes. We will try to reach out to both. Missouri State right now is still preparing to play Arkansas State next week in a bowl game. The news that I forgot to go over, how about Auburn hosting Troy in 2031. It's a long way to go. Who knows where anybody's going to be 6 seasons down the road, but that is monumental. And you got to give it up to Auburn because they do this, right? South Alabama played them. Auburn came down to play South Alabama in basketball. I would say Alabama came down to play South Alabama in basketball. They had actually a home and home. I think both schools had a home and home. But for all the talk of Nick Saban talking about playing in-state schools, he doesn't. Very rarely played in-state schools, and certainly didn't host South Alabama, certainly didn't host Troy, would host Southern Miss, would host ULM, too soon, but never had in-state schools. He talked a good game, but never did it. So that is a monumental schedule in 2031. Hopefully we're still doing this, and we'll be able to preview that. We'll have a crossover with our guys, Zach Blackaby and Daryl Dapprich, the Montgomery radio legend. So we got a long way to go for that. I think I'm going to come back and do a quick, maybe 2-segment episode for Saturday. We got a full weekend of college basketball in the Sun Belt. It's kind of the last go-around before the conference season starts next week. So we'll probably do that, give you a little bonus episode because I went off on Sharon Moore in the last segment. Please check it out. We talk about Blake Anderson. We talk about Ryan Beard. And we do have a little bit of a venting scenario with Sharon Moore because I just don't understand it. The amount of people that he let down, besides himself and his family, are really immeasurable. All right. Please subscribe. We have a bunch of subscribers this week. I think in the week it's about 32. And just this week alone it's like 27. So I do appreciate it. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you again on Saturday on Locked On Sunbelt.